Ahead now, Silver Key Senior Services is holding their annual Senior Summit. I'm joined now with Jason Diabueno, the president of Silver Key. Jason, thanks as always for being here today.
Thank you, Katie. Appreciate it.
I'm excited to talk about this. Tell us about the Senior Summit.
It is going to be one of the greatest events, I think, for older adults and caregivers here in the Colorado Springs area. So what's going to happen is we'll be at the Antlers on the 11th, July 11th, from 8:30 to 3:30. It's open to the public, free complimentary continental breakfast, free lunch, and we'll be able to provide a lot of information for caregivers and people in need.
Now, this has been going on for a little while now. Last year, you had about 60 vendors. Expecting the same this year?
Yeah, we're expecting about 60 vendors, but also Silver Key will be highlighting, different than last time, many of the services that we have available.
Which is a lot, for those of you who don't know.
Everything from food, transportation, healthcare. We have a number of things that we're looking to highlight.
Good, so folks can come and find out all the different things that Silver Key does, and they can also connect with folks in our community who help seniors.
For sure, and some of the sponsors that have been involved with Silver Key have allowed for us to be able to grow this opportunity to present information, education, and if you come out, you'll be able to sample the food that we have for our Meals on Wheels program and be able to make sure that you know about our Connection Cafes.
I've gone out with Meals on Wheels, and I know that makes such a difference for folks in our community. What other topics are expected to be talked about during that Tuesday event?
During that conversation, we will be able to have information about Medicaid and Medicare, being able to apply for those, being able to have access to some of the vendors that we have that range from everywhere from personal emergency response systems all the way to the point of being able to have access to transportation and all the services that are available through the community.
Do attendees need to pre-register, or can they just show up?
Different than last year, what we're having it is open and available to anybody who wants to learn from the group, so please come on in. We would love for people to take advantage of this information and then also be able to let us know how it went so we can continue to grow and improve over the years for the community.
Next Tuesday, the 11th, 8:30 to 3:30 at the Antlers Hotel. No registration required. Silver Key has really, a lot of folks in our community have really leaned on these resources, especially since the pandemic started.
I am so proud that during the pandemic, we didn't close any of our services. We continued operating and providing all the needed care for older adults in our community. And the good news is there's so many more people that are now receiving services from Silver Key, and we've continued to grow and thrive, and we're excited that we're being able to put together a way for people to be resilient, wise, and adaptable to meet the needs of older adults in our community.
And you're always looking for volunteers.
Absolutely. I just think that it's one of the greatest places to volunteer. I was a volunteer in the 80s at Silver Key, stayed involved the whole time, and we always need more volunteers for the people that we serve.
Just reach out to Silver Key with more details. Jason, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Katie, appreciate it. Nice seeing you again.
Absolutely, of course. All right, if you're interested in going to the summit, I put some details for you on our website. Just head to kktv.com and click on that Find It tab.